Peace and divine light to you. As we gather here, let's open our hearts and minds to a story that has shaped the very foundation of faith for billions across the world. Today, I want to take you on a journey, a return to the ancient path, a path walked by prophets, seekers, and dreamers for thousands of years. This is not just a story from the past, but a living thread that connects us all. Not to argue, not to divide, but to uncover the truth at the very roots of faith. We're here to seek understanding, to listen deeply, and to honor the wisdom that has been passed down through generations. People ask me all the time, was it Isaac or Ishmael whom Abraham was asked to sacrifice? This question echoes through history, stirring hearts and minds and sometimes even causing division. Let's go straight to the source. Let's set aside opinions and look at the ancient texts themselves, the very words that have survived the sands of time. I'm talking about the oldest Hebrew books, written long before translations and debates. These are the scrolls and manuscripts that have been cherished, protected, and studied for centuries. First, the Hebrew Bible, the Torah. This is the cornerstone, the sacred text at the heart of Jewish tradition, and the root of the story for all Abrahamic faiths. In Genesis chapter 22, God says to Abraham, "Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah." The text is direct, leaving no room for confusion. Clear as day, God names Isaac. The story is specific, and the name is written for all to see, echoing through the ages. But notice, Abraham never says Isaac's name out loud. He remains silent, his lips sealed, even in the most intense moment of his life. He just answers, "Here I am." 3 simple words, but they carry the weight of surrender, trust, and readiness to obey. Then there's the Book of Jubilees, an ancient Hebrew text that retells the story with reverence and detail, offering another window into Abraham's world. Again, the angel calls the son Isaac. The message is consistent, the identity clear, as if the ancient writers wanted to leave no doubt for future generations. Abraham listens, gets up early, obeys. His actions speak of unwavering faith, a willingness to follow the divine call, no matter the cost. Yet once more, Abraham himself never utters his son's name. The silence is striking, almost haunting, as if words would break the sacredness of the moment. Let's move to the Book of Jasher, a beautiful expanded story that adds depth and emotion to the ancient narrative. Abraham looks at his son and says, "The Lord has chosen you, my son, to be a burnt offering." The words are heavy, filled with love and sorrow. He calls him my son, not by name, but if you read, it's clearly Isaac by his side. The bond between father and son is unspoken, yet deeply felt. And then, the Dead Sea Scrolls. These ancient treasures, hidden away for centuries, offer yet another confirmation of the story's details. These scrolls, hidden for over 2,000 years, confirm what the others say. The story is about Isaac, not Ishmael. The evidence is overwhelming, written in the very fabric of history. But here's the mystery. Why does Abraham never speak Isaac's name with his own mouth? Why this profound silence at the heart of such a dramatic story? I believe it's because this was the greatest test of faith. Abraham's silence is not emptiness but a space filled with trust, humility, and awe before the divine. Maybe Abraham held back out of love or pain, or because he trusted that God would provide, a trust that was answered when God did exactly that. In the end, a ram appeared, and Isaac was spared, showing that faith and mercy walk hand in hand. That silence isn't weakness, it's spiritual strength. So what's the truth? Sometimes the deepest truths are spoken not in words but in the quiet courage of the heart. Every ancient Hebrew source says it was Isaac. The scrolls, the books, the stories all point to him, and the tradition is clear. And yet Abraham's silence speaks louder than words. In that silence we find the depth of his faith, the pain of his test, and the hope that endures. He calls him my son, showing the weight of obedience, love, and sacrifice. It is a moment that transcends time, inviting us all to reflect on our own journeys of faith. Listen, I'm not here to divide, I'm here to unite. The story of Abraham is not about separation, but about the possibility of coming together in understanding and respect. Whether you trace your roots through Isaac or Ishmael, we are all children of Abraham, the father of faith. His legacy is one of hope, courage, and the willingness to follow the call of the divine. Let's walk in truth, not religion. Let's seek what unites us, not what divides us, and remember that the journey of faith is one we all share. Let's walk in love, not arguments. Let's choose compassion, understanding, and the courage to listen to one another. Let's return to the altar of humanity where we are one under God. In this unity we find our greatest strength and our deepest peace. May peace and divine light be with you. May your journey be blessed, and may you always find truth, love, and unity on your path.